Butt, feeling like a weenie, but now it's 5:30. It's time for a martini. Welcome to our show. Welcome to our Kiki, the 5:30 Quarantini.
Merry Christmas, one and all. Welcome to the Christmas episode, we've just decided.
Yeah, I decided that we're done with 2020 and we are moving on to Christmas.
Fast-tracking to the end of December.
To the end of December so we can get out of this year.
You guys, how about that clip? I posted it on Instagram earlier today, but I felt like we needed to show it on the air because... What?
Because what?
Because what? Hello, I see a lot of familiar faces in the comments. I am Michael Hull.
I'm Dylan Bustamante.
And this is the 5:30 Quarantini. Happy Thursday.
It is.
Happy hour. Welcome to the
hour.
party. We have a crazy episode for you today. We are joined by not one, but two Broadway super talents.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a lot to catch up with them about. Dylan, how are you? How was your day? What's going on?
I'm good. My day has been good. I didn't really do much except for watch the Big Brother live feeds because I'm really excited for the episode tonight.
Of course you did.
And rewatch some of the DNC from last night.
It was good. It was a good night.
It was so good. Kamala Harris, ladies and gentlemen, Kamala Harris.
I see some people in the comments. There are some spoilers coming in the comments. Someone's wondering if our guests today are going to show us the world. Shining, shimmering, and splendid. And you know what? I just think they might.
That's amazing.
I know. We have we've got a lot to get to today. Dylan, what do you say we dive in? Oh, before we dive in, I should say, if you are new to this show, or if you're new this month, welcome. All of August, the Broadway-Talk Live Network is raising money for Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS.
That we are.
Yes, we are. So if you're so inclined, go ahead and shoot a donation to Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS. They are BCEFA on everything. And if you DM us the receipt, if you screenshot the receipt of your donation with any questions or anything for our future guests, we will highlight you on a future episode. We talk a lot about Broadway Cares on here, and I think you guys all know we love them and the work they do. Hi, Aaron Albano. I see people showing up. I think we got to jump in because I'm getting too excited.
Same.
You guys, our first guest today made his Broadway debut in Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella before going on to star in the smash hit musical Aladdin. Last year, Aladdin. Did you say
I don't know what I was saying.
I was like, is there an echo? Last year, he traveled to La Jolla Playhouse in San Diego, California to take part in the world premiere of Diana, a new musical. And now Diana has made its way to Broadway and is awaiting its official opening when Broadway is safe to return. But in the meantime, we've just heard, it's just been announced that the musical will be recorded live and released on Netflix. So let's take a look at star of stage and soon to be screen, our first guest today, Nathan Lucrezio.
You're not going. I'm the best man you'll ever know. There's no way I could ever go. I've learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key, before I make the mistake, before I lead with the worst of me. Give them no reason to stare, no slipping up if you slip away. The game is on again, a lover or a friend, a big thing or a small, the winner takes it all. Oh, the winner takes it all.
Come on, Mamma Mia! You better work. Hi, Nathan. How are you?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Oh my God, we're so good. 9 minutes into the episode, and you've already sung us like 18 songs.
I
I
know.
had no idea you were going to do that montage. I'm just sitting here like this.
It's all good. It's all good. It's one of my favorite things is because we don't really show anybody the montage before we play them. And then just we get to watch you watch it for the first time, which is really, really fun.
Yeah,
I literally was like ready to be on screen. Then I was like, oh no, I'm singing. Oh God, it's still me. It's still me. Oh my God.
duh, and thank goodness for that. First of all, hello. Thank you for joining us today. It's so nice to see you. Where are you coming to us from?
I'm in upstate New York in my house on my parents' porch. So I
Lovely.
don't know if you can see, but this is the backyard. She's
Oh, how luxurious.
That's so fun. We're upstate.
So I'm around the Albany area.
Oh,
Like
nice.
Saratoga Springs and
Mhm.
Cambridge, Greenwich, like that area. I don't know if people really know what that is, but that's
Yeah. Very cool. Is that where you've been since this all began?
Well, so I stayed in the city for 3 months
Okay.
because I had the Rona. I had the Corona.
Oh, no.
Yes, I had it for like the beginning in March. That's a great way to start it off. Yes, guys, I had Corona. And then, so I was like quarantined, and then I was afraid to go anywhere. So I had to get tested and do the thing. And then when I was clear, I came up here in July, and then I went to Maine and had a good time, and then came back here, and then I'll be back in the city this fall. So, you know, staying in those states where it's okay to travel and you can't,
Yeah.
you know,
Amazing. Oh, and you were here in the city because you were in still rehearsals, or were you in previews for Diana?
we were in previews.
You guys were in previews.
We were teching my scene, and then the article came out and said, "All right, y'all, guess we have to shut down."
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was so bizarre. It was like one
Wild.
day we had a show, and the next day, nothing.
Right. I didn't even think about people who were in previews would be like rehearsing.
Yeah,
Like it was
Yeah,
it was just a normal 10 out of 12 day.
and we were supposed to open in like a week and a half. Like we were that close
Yeah.
to opening, and then it just shut
Yeah.
down. I'll never forget, like the night before, my friend Gary Cooper came to the show, and we were talking afterwards and chilling. And then someone came outside of the show, and they were like, "Guys, get ready. I think we possibly are shutting down." And literally, I went home that night and I just shopped for everything I could get. I was like, "All right, we're getting canned foods. We're getting paper towels. I don't need toilet paper. We're getting other things. Like, we're ready to go."
Yeah.
I had a very similar situation where the night before I was just like, someone had walked into 54 Below and they were like, oh, they just got a whole bunch of like sanitizing wipes. And I was like, I have to go. I'll be back. And I literally got there and there was one left. And I was like, mine. And it was like 150 sheets and it was perfect. It got me
you're
to like, May.
Good
Honestly,
to the very last drop.
I just felt like this is so weird. Like I never thought I would have to go shopping and not know like for how long? Because
Right.
everybody was just like talking and making it seem like we weren't going to be able to leave our houses for like a month. It was just the weirdest thing in the world.
Absolutely.
Super
We're
wild.
6
Well,
months later.
I want to hear a lot about. I want to hear about Diana. We've got a lot to catch up on, but first things first. It is happy hour. It's past happy hour. What is your drink of choice,
So
Nathan?
I'm going to be doing a Moscow Mule.
Amazing.
Oh, and she has the cup as well. Look at that. Look at that cup.
There it is. There it is. This is
Amazing.
actually my mother's. She has like a bunch of these cups. She doesn't drink Moscow Mules, but she has like a bunch of these cups. So
Oh my god, I love a copper mug.
And for the folks at home, what do we need for this Moscow Mule?
Oh wait, you asking me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're the guest, Nathan. I spent all day editing that video of you.
What are we putting in the Moscow Mule? No, we are using Saranac ginger beer.
Ooh.
We're using Fleischmann's vodka.
Mhm.
Great.
A little bit of lime. You need 1/6 ounces of lime, and then fresh mint. So
Oh, mint. Making it fancy.
yeah. So I'm gonna start doing it right now. I'm gonna start.
Work.
What are you guys drinking? What's going on?
We are, no spoilers here, we're actually going to mix a drink with guest number 2 today. Someone who I think you've met before.
Yes.
But if anyone wants to guess, this is what I have prepped. If anybody wants to guess what we'll be making
Oh, work.
with Miss Kathryn Allison in just a few moments.
And just a
I
few.
hear she's a really good singer. Like I hear she can sing.
Well, we're sure going to put that to the test because I've got a musical theater reel of her as well. Don't you wait. I've got clips on clips on clips.
Can it just be like clips of her belting like the highest of highs? That's it. It's just like
I mean,
what else?
yes, of course. Actually, I will tell you guys now. Everyone, listen for in Kathryn's intro later. Wow, this is like really a glimpse behind the emerald curtain right here. I'm giving all my secrets away. I matched the keys of 2 of her songs, so I like made a mashup.
So fancy.
So like, keep your ears peeled.
Michael, that's fierce.
Thank you so much. So I want to know, how is Diana going? We just had Holly Ann Butler on the show a few weeks ago, and we were gabbing on and on and on about it. I cannot wait to see it. I didn't get to see you guys in previews before the shutdown, but you've been with it, since California. How's your experience been?
Oh my gosh, it's been so much fun. The show is so entertaining. It's so exciting. There is you are not ready for the music. That's the main thing.
I'm so excited.
People, you are not ready for the music. You are going to want that cast album on repeat, like 24/7. David Bryan is fantastic. He's the composer for some people that don't know. He's also the pianist for Bon Jovi. So he's been around for a long time.
Oh,
Never
I didn't
heard
know
of him.
that.
Yeah, it's the same team that did Memphis.
Mhm.
Okay.
In 2000. Oh gosh, when was Memphis now?
It was
that
like a hot minute ago.
Memphis was
Ooh,
a while ago. 2000 and
I think it was
But
2000.
Memphis is
Nine?
also a bop. For anyone who doesn't know the cast album to Memphis,
It's a
it is
bop.
a bop.
It's a bop.
This
yeah.
just in, coming into my earpiece, Kathryn Allison thinks it was maybe 2012.
oh,
Does that sound? Yes. Okay. And she belted it. So I'm having a great time over here. So yeah, we're thinking maybe 2012 for Memphis.
Yeah.
But that's amazing. What has the journey been like? So is this your first time originating in a company of a new musical?
Yes, this is my
That
first time. And the really, really cool thing is that I get to play Angie Morton, who is the writer of Diana in her own words. I should go back. Diana had anonymously had this book written through Andrew Morton, the person that I'm playing, and they released it in 1987, and it was this big scandal, and she denied having any part of it. And in the book, it tells everything that went on in the palace. It talks about the love triangle between Camilla, Charles, and her.
That's
it talks
crazy.
about when she had Harry and William, and how she tried to hurt herself a couple times, which there's just so much we didn't know put into that book. And they have beautifully captured Princess Diana's essence, her flair, her fashion, and just put it into the show in a way that you sit back and you're like, wow, I had no idea that happened. I had no idea that happened. And it is exaggerated because it is a musical, but Andrew Morton came to the show in La Jolla and he said that it was all true. He was blown away. So
Scandal.
I'll never forget it. Yeah, scandal. I'll never forget. He was in the lobby and the whole cast went out to meet him, and I was freaking out because they didn't tell us. They were just like, ladies and gentlemen, there's been a special guest at our show. And I was wearing this funfetti romper. I was not dressed to meet him. And I walk out and everybody starts cheering. And I'm like, hi, Andrew. And he's like 7'1" and just everything opposite that I am. And I was like, hi.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
But now we talk all the time and we're on Instagram and everything. So it's fun.
Oh,
all right. Work.
Okay. That's like one of the most fun things about playing someone who's like a real person. It's like if you actually ever get to meet them and you really get to know them, especially when you're originating a role like that. So that's really awesome.
It's like if you haven't seen the clip of Carole King coming out at curtain call of Beautiful and surprising the entire cast, it's like some next level hijinks.
Jared Spector has an amazing story about that. Because Carol asks him to sing with her. And he's like but like has no idea this was happening. He was like, I'm just like trying to remember the words so he can sing You've Got a Friend with Carole King. It's like it's an amazing story.
That might happen in our show. We think Camilla's gonna walk out on stage, I'm just kidding. That's bad joke.
I was like, okay.
I was like, does he know? Okay, anyway.
Funny story, I actually met Camilla Parker Bowles, had no idea who she was at the time.
Oh my God.
5 years ago in Washington, D.C., when I was doing La Mancha at Shakespeare Theater Company, they were like, guys, Camilla Parker Bowles is coming she's going to meet us on stage. I was like, okay. And I had no idea who that was. And I was understudying Nehal Joshi, who is the current partner to Aaron Davey, who is playing Camilla Parker Bowles. So it was just like this weird...
Yeah. It's all comes together.
Yeah, we're really excited. It's a great cast, and we can't wait for people to see it. It's gonna be awesome.
That is so cool. Well, we cannot wait to see you guys as soon as this too shall pass, and when it does, I cannot wait. And how cool that they've announced that you guys are going to tape for Netflix.
Yeah.
Like so.
Tell us more,
so
Nathan.
Cool.
Tell us more.
It's so exciting. I mean. We're taping
what you can.
Great.
I don't know.
Good story.
I will say that obviously we can't say a lot, but what I will say is they are doing everything so perfectly in regards to what we need to do in order to be safe, which is awesome. And they've made some very exciting changes that I can't talk about because it's not in previews. It's obviously this show is still changing.
Yeah,
it's shaking, and we don't even know what that obviously is going to be until we're back in the room rehearsing and doing all of that. So that's literally all I can say. I wish I could say more, but
no worries. We're just so excited for you. When I saw the first rumor of it, I was like, God, I hope this is true. And then when it was confirmed, I was like, yes, I'm so excited.
Yeah. We had no idea that it was going to come out that day. We had no idea that the article was going to break. So I found out from another group of friends. They texted it to me and said, yay, Nathan. And I was like, wait, what? It's out. And then it was just everywhere. We had no idea. And then our producers were like, did you like that? We surprised you. So it was really sweet.
Just what all actors like, a surprise.
Yes,
a surprise about their job. Anyway, we are so happy you're here. Will you come back in just a little while to play a game with us?
Yes. I'm going to be here.
Yeah.
Cheers. Happy hour. I'm going to have a drink in my hand very shortly, too. I've pre-juiced my limes, you guys. Very exciting. I cannot wait.
So fancy.
Nathan, you're the best. We will see you in just a little while.
Yes,
Bye-bye.
we will. All right.
Amazing. All right. Dylan.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
For those of you who don't know, usually I do the introductions, but Dylan had his eye on this one. So you guys, for the very first time ever, here's
Not the first time ever, but
kind of the first time
kind
ever.
of the first time ever. Our next guest has made Broadway history. Well, at least in my mind. Kathryn Allison made her Broadway debut in Aladdin, where she spent, I'm pretty sure, 3 years. I didn't fact check it with her before, but pretty sure 3 years, charming audiences and singing her face off before heading on over to Oz, where she was in the ensemble of Wicked, and understudying the sorcerer, Madame Morrible, which the whole world still needs to see. Now you can see her as a New Yorker in the newest and most brilliant revival of Company that there has literally ever been. Additionally, Kathryn's album, Something Real, came out in 2018, and it has been one of my quarantine bops. I made sure to work out to it today to get ready for this. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael, are you ready?
I am ready.
Let's take a look at one of my favorites, Kathryn Allison.
I'm gonna take a deep breath. Gonna hold my head up. Gonna put my shoulders back and look you straight in the eye. Work with somebody when they walk by. I'm gonna sing out, sing
Oh,
Kathryn
don't mind me crying over
Allison.
here.
Oh, wait, girl, you're muted. Hold on.
Oh,
Unmuted. Done.
Wow. Can you
hello,
hear me?
hello. Yes.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm good. You know, got rid of the hair right after quarantine. It's all good. Yeah.
Oh my God,
Hear me?
amazing. Yes.
Yes.
We
Okay.
can hear you. You look great. You sound great. How is everything going?
It's going. You know, I feel like virtual galas and concerts have been like the new thing, and so it's been really nice to sing again in that way. You know, it's not in person, but it's nice to see the comments and people enjoying themselves. So that's part of what how I've been keeping busy. You know,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Where are
and
you
where-
coming to us from? Where are you in New York still?
I am New York. I kind of did the same thing kind of that Nathan did. I stayed here for a little bit, and then I was able to go home because I'm from New Jersey. So I went home, I stayed with my parents and my abuela, made sure I was safe and everything. And then I've come back just to,
Just to do this broadcast. Just to do the 5:30 Quarantini on a Thursday.
Yes.
Speaking of a Quarantini, we have so much to talk about. We're so excited to see you.
Right.
But first things first.
Right.
We're thirsty. And
incredibly
I love someone with a plan. And when we asked you what you wanted to drink today, you were like, girl, I got it. And
Here's the link.
You've got an idea.
Oh,
what are we
my
making
God.
today?
Okay, so can you see? I'll
Yes, I'm going to make you the full screen so you can
Okay,
oh my
great.
goodness, look at this mise en place.
Okay.
Place. I don't know how you
I
say
will
it.
have to say very much thank you to my roommate Jessica, who set up this lovely moment here.
Oh, thanks,
Helped me
Jessica.
set this up. Okay, so the only thing I didn't have was lime, but
Okay.
I
Okay.
did make my own simple syrup. People, you can make your own.
That's
With
so
some
luxurious.
Some sugar, water. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the strawberries.
Okay.
You're gonna put that into, some sort of muddler or whatever. I literally just have a mini spatula and a, ninja thing. So you're gonna put that in there.
Strawberry.
Then, if you have some fresh basil, we've gone on this adventure of making our own like herb garden.
Do you have
And
one of those little like the little things that everyone has? Is that what
yes,
you
like the
have? Or-
that has like a little lamp situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm amazed that you knew what he was talking about. He said, "Do you have the little thing that everyone has?" And without missing a beat, you knew what he meant.
I was like, yeah, we do. My roommate got this. Okay, so now we're just gonna muddle. We're gonna just muddle.
All right, here she
that.
is. I'm gonna give her a good
Ooh, that
muddle.
looks so good.
I'm
so
using my
excited.
muddler from one of our loyal walkers sent me this muddler that's multicolored.
It's so cute. I like realized I was like, wow, I don't have a lot of like tools to make drinks, but you know, you can use whatever you got around the house and it'll do
Yeah.
just fine.
I don't think Dylan or I really had a full bar set up before we started this
Before this?
show. And now
Yeah.
105 episodes later, we're like slinging drinks.
We have like
Are you-
full. I have this full.
Oh
I call
my
it,
goodness now.
this is
Toss
our
the bottle over your
stimulus
shoulder.
bar in our apartment. We call it the
Yes.
stimulus bar.
Oh, we love it. We love it.
We love it. We miss it. Okay.
All right, I'm
Okay,
feeling nice
so-
and muddled over here.
Yes, I'm feeling
Forgot
good.
the tequila.
Should look something like this, folks at home. All right, so next we're gonna take some. So this is my shaker because I'm not cool like everyone else, but it has ice in it already. Probably can't
Love.
see.
Great.
Love it.
So we're gonna pour that in
Okay. Right into there. Okay.
right
perfect.
into the shaker. Then we're gonna put some tequila in there, whatever you like.
Work. Are we measuring this or are we just like following our dreams?
Follow your dreams is
Great.
how I feel.
We have a name for that around here. We call it the Danny Quadrino pour. When you just kind of close your eyes and pray.
Yep, pray and it'll be fine. And then if you got the simple syrup, you can put that in there too.
Mhm.
Great.
Gonna do a little bit of this. All right, and then you're gonna shake, baby.
All right.
Yep.
Oh my God, I'm so excited for this. All right.
Oh my God,
Looking good over there.
we're getting there. Okay, I think this will be enough. I think this will be it. Ooh, look at that!
Oh my God, that looks so good.
Right? Okay, and now I'm just gonna pour the rest out.
Let's see. I'm gonna do a double strain.
Michael is very
Go
bougie
for
when
it.
it comes to like when we muddle drinks.
Yeah.
He likes to strain it once to get like the pulpy stuff out,
Yeah.
Right.
and then strain it again.
Look
definitely-
at that though.
Ooh.
I
that
am
looks
so excited.
good.
Well, it's 5:59. We're getting it right in under the 6 o'clock mark.
Mark?
Dylan, how you doing over there?
Oh, mine
Ooh,
looks
smells
so
good.
good.
I'm gonna
It
garnish
smells
with this extra piece of
unbelievable.
basil
Yes.
Yep.
because I read that somewhere on the internet.
Yep, you can garnish. I have some leftover basil here. I'm just going
Look
to.
at that.
Oh.
Oh my God, fierce!
Look at that.
Cheers, you
Yeah,
guys.
cheers. Hold on, let's get Nathan to cheers us really quick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Nathan?
Nathan?
Cheers, Nathan.
Cheers.
All right, Nathan. We'll be right back.
Oh my God,
That
yes.
was, that was just a teaser. Oh, that is delicious.
Ooh.
Well,
Yes,
I made
Kathryn
mine
Allison?
a little strong. I'm not going to lie to you guys.
me too. So we're in this together.
I made mine a lot strong. I'm also not going to lie. It's going to be great. But I said to Dylan before this started, I was like, remember when we used to get plastered on this show? He said, yeah, it was a darker time. And I said, I think I'm going to go there today.
Ooh.
When
Maybe not.
when we first started this, we only made martinis.
Oh.
So everything we did was up, and everything we did, we were like, yeah, like 3 ounces, and then we'd put like a little bit more in just for like good measure.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It was
They were-
less classy.
Less classy. It was on
But it was
Instagram
lit.
Live. It was a lit time.
Amazing. Well,
Yes.
so you made your Broadway debut in Aladdin,
I did.
a credit that you
did.
share with Nathan.
I,
Which,
yes.
spoiler alert, we're going to hear more about later. You did Wicked, one of my favorite musicals.
I did.
I'm a basic witch. I love Wicked. And now you're doing like the most highly anticipated revival that I've heard of in quite some time.
And we've talked about ad nauseum on this show.
Really?
Yes, we have.
It was the last show that I saw before the world ended. So I just keep mentioning it. And we've had Matt Doyle on before, and we've talked at nauseum about it, and I can't wait to talk more about it because it's the revival of the year. I mean,
let me tell you, it was the best Christmas present that I ever got because I booked it literally the day after Christmas. I got a call.
Oh my God.
And I was like, "You're joking," and they were like, "No, like you are gonna be an original cast member in Company," and I was like, "What?" So, and I'm someone who I've always loved Broadway. I'm like that girl who, when I was younger, was like tracking like which actors were in which Broadway show and like which choreographers that they link up with and directors and stuff. So this was like a culmination of like all of my favorite performers of all time being in one show, and me being in an amazing position where I just get to sit and observe their mastery, and then at one point I get to go on and just have fun and play with them in this amazing new version of this show. So I was just like, I can't wait to get in there and just you know. Yeah.
Oh my God, so cool. Although I want to shout you out. It's not just sitting and watching the mastery. You cover 3 roles. Is that true?
Yeah.
Which is so for those of you who don't know what covering is or whatever, Kathryn will be responsible for knowing how to do 3 entire roles in the show.
Yeah.
So she's actually got one of the hardest jobs in the building. But
and it's 3 totally different people.
women.
Like all 3, it's your Jennifer Simard, right?
Yeah,
that's one
Sarah.
of them. Rashidra
Scott.
Yes.
He
And
played Susan, and then
what's the third?
Oh my God, Nikki Renee Daniels.
Yes.
As Jenny, yeah. And what's really cool is that for Jenny and Susan, they kind of flipped the script. So in the original version, Jenny was saying her husband's lines, same with Susan. So now it's switched, which is really cool, and it gives a whole new interpretation to the scene. If you saw it, you
I noticed right away.
Yes.
I did not, because I did not get to see it before the shutdown.
Ooh.
But I can't wait when we're back.
Yeah.
But it's a stunning production, and I can't wait to go see it again. When you're on for like any of those roles, like I just want to see you do all of them.
We were having so much fun. The understudies and I were having just a blast together, learning it and just like running it amongst ourselves. And it was one of those moments that I was like, I cannot wait for every single person to see each of us tackle these roles, because they'll all be different, right? In the same, you know, makeup. But and then one of our understudies did get to go on. John Arthur got to go on.
Wait, who did he go on for?
He went on for Matt's husband. For
Itai's role?
For Itai's role, yeah.
Yeah.
And he was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We were like, so I'm just, oh my God, hi.
That's Ashley Joy, who had a company-themed birthday party.
She did. She wore the red jumpsuit and everything.
Come through.
Yes.
We'd love to see that. Also, just going backwards just a little bit, that montage that you made, Dylan.
Michael. It was all Michael.
That was
my
me and
heart.
Girl, it was truly Sophie's choice looking at all of the YouTube, the prime YouTube content that you have on YouTube and the internet. I was like, there's no way I can use all of my favorite Kathryn Allison clips.
No way.
So we really had to.
No way.
Oh, no way. But I just, oh my God, my heart just swelled because I was like, you captured me in like 3 different parts of my life, really. And like, Dylan, your beautiful intro. I was like, oh, my heart.
Kathryn, you're one of these amazing, wonderful people that I just met because you were always at my place of employment.
Yes.
Like there would be, if there wasn't a 11:30 show on like a Friday or a Saturday that like Kathryn wasn't like doing after Aladdin, I was like, where's Kathryn Allison?
Where is she?
They're like, this is a solo show. And I'm like, they need special guests. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes.
I feel like you're in that special club of people who should have like cots downstairs. It's like you, Bonnie Milligan.
Yeah.
Like the people who are just like 3 times a week. just there, giving everybody what they want.
Oh my God. For sure. Go ahead. Mhm.
No, you go.
No, I was just gonna say, Dylan, I feel like there's very rarely times that I would show up and you weren't there, and I'd be like, this is not a night if Dylan is not here. Like, what's going on?
I do. If you were ever there on like a Sunday, I'm like, bye.
Bye.
But Monday through Saturday, I'm there. So you're fine.
I miss it so much. I can't wait until we can all congregate again.
It's true.
But it will pass. Dylan, we've got a game to play with our guests today, and
We do.
I don't want to jump the gun, but what do you say we get in there?
Let's jump on in.
All right, you guys, we're going to bring back Nathan. We're still going to be here with Kathryn because it's time for today's game of the day. All right, our game of the day is inspired by Aladdin the Musical, a credit that Kathryn and Nathan share.
The same role. No, I'm just kidding.
Here's the way it's going to work. Each answer is in 2 parts, and it's really easy today. In the past, we've made this game much harder, but the first part is always going to be the same. It's always going to be Aladdin. So I've already given you the first half of every answer.
Okay.
The second part of the question will be whatever the clue that I'm reading is referencing. So to correctly answer the question, you'll respond with both parts of the answer. So I've got an example for you.
Okay.
For example, if I said, a million miles away in a whole new world lies a musical about the intersection of some of our most beloved fairy tale characters. The show is like a wish come true, although the constantly changing time signatures may leave you in agony. You would say Aladdin to the woods.
Got it. Aladdin to the woods.
Aladdin into the woods.
Into the woods.
Aladdin to the woods.
Got it.
Make sense?
Yes.
Great.
Okay.
We'll see how this goes.
As always, so I made today's game, so Dylan has not seen it, which means that Dylan is on your team, as is everybody in the comments. So if people in the comments chime in, you are welcome to use their input. They're about 14 seconds, 15 seconds behind us. So if you get really stumped, just kind of like look pensive for a little while and like keep an eye on the comments. Or just like bide your time, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style, until someone in the comments can help you out. But I think you guys are going to nail this.
With this one, you can always be like, well, I know the first one's Aladdin. And then just like look at the comments being like, and yep, that's all I got. Okay.
Yeah. All right, here comes your, and I should also mention, if you get it right, you will hear Alex Newell riffing. And if you get it wrong, you will hear something else. So here comes your first one.
Okay.
And I remember looking up how to pronounce this, but I'm gonna screw it up.
Yes.
Bobcack?
Babcack.
Babcack, Omar, and Kasim sure do work up an appetite pounding the pavements of Agrabah. When their sweet tooth hits, they might order from this New York City and Philadelphia bakery famous for delivering warm cookies at all hours of the night. I know, this one's...
We have 3 great big cookie fans on this show.
We're starting hard.
Philadelphia. You said Philadelphia, right?
It's this particular brand is in New York City and is in Philadelphia, and their shtick is that they deliver warm cookies all night.
Insomnia.
So put them together.
Aladdin Insomnia.
All right, nailed it.
Aladdin Insomnia.
Aladdin Insomnia. You guys,
Insomnia.
you nailed. Look at this. Trip Fountain. Way to go. Aladdin Insomnia. Proud of you. All right.
I feel like he's judging that answer in that picture when it pops up. He's like,
he does look like he doesn't like my workmanship, but listen, I don't care. Here we go. And Aaron Watson got it as well. The comments are coming in a little behind us. Aladdin Insomnia cookies. Way to go, you guys. Okay, let's go here. I'm going to do these out of order, so I'm going to hope that I don't repeat anything. Here we go. He can hear you, but he won't. He's too busy tracking down a mysterious siren that calls to him from places beyond. Is it his mother? A god? The earth? It's all very confusing, but the song is pretty good.
I think I have this one.
Wait.
I'll read it again.
Yeah, uno más, please.
Wait.
This is not the name of a show, right?
They're not all the names of shows.
Got it.
Oh, okay.
So the second part could be I could be referencing anything, but here it comes, and I'll do it with.
Nathan just got it.
I think Nathan just got it too,
know
but
it.
I'm gonna read it one more time with musical inflections this time to help you out. He can hear you, but he won't. He's too busy tracking down a mysterious siren that calls to him from places beyond. Is it his mother, a god, the earth? It's all very confusing, but hey, the song is pretty good.
Go for it.
Into the unknown, is that it?
Yes, that would be a lad into the unknown. Way to go, Caitlin.
I honestly thought it was like Aladdin, Nothing's Gonna Harm You, because I was
The other.
I was thinking of
Nathan, that's not how the game works.
I was thinking like, well, if it's not the name of a show, maybe it's the name of a song from Sweeney
Yeah.
Todd. But anyway,
First, I was like, Aladdin, her voice? Like, I was like, that doesn't make sense.
The first thing I said was like Aladdin Frozen 2. Like,
I like that better. I like Aladdin.
That's good.
Guys, it's a simple game. They have to start with N. Okay, here we go.
Got it. Okay.
Listen, I'm gonna get the questionable ones out of the way faster, I think. Here we go. So I'm gonna do this one next. Being the male lead in Aladdin is a really hard job. So he hired an unpaid assistant for a questionably legal position that's often performed in exchange for college credit or valuable industry insight. He hired an...
I don't like this one, but I know
It's not very good, but I had to do it.
It's Aladdin intern.
Aladdin intern. Listen, I'm gonna give you the point. It was not my best work.
I
I'll
just spilled
admit that.
basil everywhere.
Look,
my
the
God.
comments are getting it. Aladdin intern.
Yeah. Aladdin
Are they
voice.
getting it happily? I don't know.
This is like that time we played Wicked Word Smooshes with Julia Murney, and she just berated me the whole time.
Right.
It's going well. Okay, here we go. This one, oh no. Now that I'm reading these back, I'm like, these are not good. Okay, it's going to be great. It's going to be great, you
We're
guys.
doing good.
I have a
We're
great
good.
attitude. Dylan, I'm counting on you for this. And if not, I think my boyfriend is watching in the comments, and he'll know this. Here we go. It's not easy keeping up that tight bod for the vest with no shirt look that Aladdin seems to always want to rock. To make sure he's always ready for the stage, he uses this special meal timing technique that involves only eating during certain hours of the day.
Aladdin in
Fantastic.
Nailed it! Oh my god, I was worried about that one.
Michael, that was good.
Aladdin
feel-
intermittent fasting.
I think that's my favorite so far. That was
That's
good.
good.
I'm glad. All right, we're back on track, you guys. I'm going to call that 4 for 4. We're more than halfway done, and so far you're crushing this game. Caitlin, well, way to go again. Aladdin intermittent
Wow.
fasting.
Nailing it, girl.
You guys, we're...
Had no idea how to spell intermittent until right now.
it's
I
gonna be
didn't know
great.
how to say it. That was bad.
Yeah, it's hard to say as well.
Yeah.
Especially while you're drinking one of these.
I was going to say, this is delicious. I'm going to need a glass of water after this. I told you guys, this is a dangerous cocktail. Okay, here we go.
It's
If you're just tuning in, Nathan Kathryn and Dylan are 4 for 4 in a new game we're calling Aladdin Word Smooshes. It doesn't have a name, but I just made that up. We have 3 more left. This is
Aladdin and after?
Aladdin and after.
After.
It's going great. Here we go. You're 4 for 4. There are 3 left. I'm excited for this. I have faith in you guys. Here we go.
Okay.
From the man who brought you Hamilton and half of Bring It On comes a new musical about an Arabian street urchin who runs a bodega with his younger cousin in uptown New York City.
Aladdin in the
Light.
I would
guys for that
totally,
one. Thank you.
I would
'cause
totally watch that musical.
I was like Aladdin Lin-Manuel Miranda. Like just forget the L and just be like Aladdin Manuel Miranda.
There we go. Aladdin the Heights. Well
Yes.
done, you guys. Oh my goodness. I would totally watch that. That would be such a good musical, I think, right? He'd be like riff
Aladdin the
raff.
Heights.
Yeah. Nailing it.
Yeah,
Ashley Joy
yeah.
also got it. All right. 2 to
and
go.
Caitlin came up with a name for the game.
Alad
Integration.
integration.
Oh.
Oh.
All right.
That's an
game.
idea.
Sounds like a cut. It sounds like a cut song from Hairspray, but moving on. All right, we got two more. Speaking of musicals, this semi-autobiographical musical. I'm actually going to cut some of this out because I think it's too obvious. Hold on.
Oh.
Got it.
Oh.
And if you need the hints, I'll come back and give you the hints. Speaking of musicals, this semi-autobiographical musical was back in the news recently when one of its writers came forward to express his frustration with racism in the theater industry as part of the Black Lives Matter movement. Okay, I'm going to give you the hint. I'm going to read you the full clue now.
Yeah.
And part of the clue is that I love this musical. It's never been on Broadway, but it was off Broadway. Here comes again. Speaking of musicals, this semi-autobiographical musical about its writer's humanitarian trips to Uganda was back in the news recently when one of its writers came forward to express his frustration with racism in the theater industry as part of the Black Lives Matter movement.
Okay. I do not know. I forget what the new version of the musical is called, but I know it's Witness Uganda. It was the old name.
You are correct.
The old name, which is now the new name.
Correct. Oh, yes.
Wait, Witness Uganda is the new name?
Witness Uganda was the first and the third name, but in the middle, it had a different name.
Aladdin Invisible Thread?
Yes!
You are correct. That would be Aladdin Invisible Thread.
Aladdin Invisible Thread.
Which
you are a real
was,
one.
my God, such a good show. I saw it twice at Second Stage.
I feel like I remember leaving just like in a daze because I just had seen something so brilliant and so profound. And I hope it gets another life.
It's really unfortunate. It's really unfortunate to hear that they had such a bad experience with the last off-Broadway mount. But I went and saw it Saturday. I saw it closing weekend. I went and saw it Saturday, and it was closing on a Sunday matinee. I left on Saturday. I called my mom, and I said, I'm going to buy us tickets for closing matinee tomorrow because you have to see this before it closes. Went home, got up the next day, went back to Second Stage with my mom, and we saw the closing performance because I was like, I have to see this again. It is that good.
So,
yeah.
That's so cool.
So here's hoping that Griffin and the whole team get another stab at mounting that because, my goodness, was that a good show. All right, we're 6 for 6, and this is your last clue. And I think, I don't want to jinx you guys, but I think you're going to play a perfect game. So let's see. Here it is. Gingham, Moon, Lark, Juno, Slumber, and Crema are just a few of the fierce looks that this Arabian Night could use to wow his followers on this social platform.
One more time.
See, the hardest thing about this one is that there's so many words that you're just saying.
Okay, I'm going to go faster through the beginning. Here we go. Okay. Gingham, Moon, Lark, Juno, Slumber, and Crema are just a few of the looks that this Arabian Night could use to wow his followers on this social platform.
Oh, no.
Is there an N in Devil's Wear product?
It's nope.
I'm gonna.
It's no. That's a no for me.
Oh, wait. Michelle.
Yes?
Oh, is it in the
Aladdin
Instagram?
All right. Well, as I said, Michelle was on your team, so I'm going to give that one to you. Let me just check my scorecard here and see how this went. It looks like, if I'm doing the math correctly,
we won.
You're a winner, baby! This has been Aladdin Word Smooshes, and you guys nailed it. 7 for 7. Well done.
Yeah.
And that I think this was the first game that we've played in a very long time that like we really all like had the answers to at least all of them, or one of them. I mean, sorry.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Amazing. Well, we have 2 questions that we've asked everybody that's come on our show so far. So get ready. Here come the hard-hitting questions. And you guys can answer these in any order that you want, so it doesn't matter. But question number 1 is, the world is super crazy right now, and you guys are on pause of your Broadway shows, and we can't wait to have you guys back. But in the meantime, What is something in this wild time that has either brought you some joy or kept you going or kept you excited and creative?
Go first.
I was gonna say one, Kathryn Allison shaving her head. That was a highlight that happened. She looked fierce, honey.
Work.
I would say, okay, I decided the weekend when we closed, I wanted to make Joanna Gaines's biscuits. Now, if you don't know who Joanna Gaines is, she has Fixer Upper with her husband Chip Gaines, and they released a book called Magnolia Table. And I had the book, and I thought, well, I'm really stressed out, so let me make these biscuits. I'm going to document it through Instagram. It's going to be really fun. And now I've done an episode every single week, and I think I've cooked like 25 to 30 recipes from the book. So
Oh my gosh.
that's definitely
gosh.
Yeah,
You're a Food
it's
Network
brought me
star.
Listen, that's the goal.
Yeah.
If acting doesn't work out, TV, here I am.
Wait,
so
hold
it's
on.
been like,
You have to watch it. So good.
I was gonna say, how do we
So
watch
good.
these? Where do they live?
I have an Instagram called Nathan L Cooks, and it has all of the episodes there. It's I worked really hard on it, so please follow and subscribe.
Let
But
me know
it's
if this looks right. Is that Nathan L. Cooks?
yeah, that's it. Oh my god!
All right. I can't wait. I'm on Instagram on my phone right now, but as soon as this show's over, I'm going to be following that.
You just
my
got
God.
a new follower right here.
It's
Well,
so
and
good.
what's really fun is like I like to cook, but we're in the city, we're doing shows at night, so I don't really change up my diet. And now
Right.
I've been forced to do different things. And now I can bake a cake. I know what like caramelizing, like how to caramelize sugar. I never knew how to do that before, and now I do.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh
brought
my
me
gosh,
joy.
I can't wait.
That is so cool.
It's so
Oh,
good.
and
That's me.
Hold up. These look unbelievable.
Right? Just like fully
Oh my
nailing it.
gosh.
At these, like, those are the biscuits, I'm guessing, right?
Those are the biscuits on the bottom, and then that's me.
That was your face. But oh my god. Oh, okay. This is gonna I love cooking, so this
Yeah.
is gonna be my new jam.
Oh my God. That is so cool. And I'm so glad that you found something in quarantine.
Yeah.
You're sitting on the thing that Dylan and I found right now. So this is all we've been doing. You've been cooking up a storm. And Kathryn,
I was gonna say, Michael, you're like doing that. You're like cooking and making drinks, so you are technically. Look at you, honey. Look at you.
in case you didn't notice, we usually pass that responsibility on to the guest. So I take no credit for this. I was like, what do I do now? What happens next? But yes. And Kathryn, how about you? What is something
yeah.
that's bringing you some joy or keeping you going
Yeah.
in this weird and kind of frozen in time?
Yeah, I feel like this time has allowed me to collaborate with people that I really haven't had the chance to collaborate with during my time in the city, whether it be because of location, we're super far away, or just we couldn't meet up at the right time to do this project. So it's just been really exciting to collaborate with friends that I just haven't been able to connect with so long. And the fact that we're able to, and I'm learning new skills about mixing and mastering music. So that has really been a joy of mine. And then also this organization that I work with, excuse me, in Washington Heights has really been empowering to try and figure out how that I can best use my skills to surface them in this time while we're in this Corona time and people need help. So those are the two things that have like really been positive moments in my life so far.
Well, I'm seeing a lot of love for both of your journeys and also your red lip in the comments.
Thank you.
So, amazing.
Thank you, darling. Rihanna.
Fenty.
That you mentioned working and mixing and mastering from home.
Yeah.
Can I ask what you're working on? What's coming?
Is
Well,
there new
there's-
music?
So for anybody who doesn't know, Kathryn has an album out already. I
Something
listened to
good.
it on Spotify, but I assume it's everywhere you get music.
Yes, everything you can find it on Amazon, iTunes, Apple Music, like pretty much everywhere you can have music, you can stream it. Also, Nathan has an album out.
Yes,
too.
Nathan Lucrezio. Covers? No.
Covers Volume 1.
Covers, Volume 1. Yes,
It's a gag.
it is.
So I'm.
That Sam Smith song.
It's the one.
Wait, Dylan, were you on my 54 Below show? You were, right?
Yeah, of course.
That's
It was a Friday.
Oh my god. Okay, sorry. So like,
It was a Friday. Knew the date immediately.
I wasn't sure. I was like, I thought you were there.
Yeah.
So what we need now is we need a duet show from both of you, but we'll get to that on another day.
Another day. I mean, listen, write it down now, guys.
Well, I'll have to wait till, the whole Diana moment is
It's Penny.
Settled.
fini, and then maybe we can cook up a little something.
This. We should do
But,
mystery.
Huh?
We should do this. We should do like
I
a
know. I know. We gotta get it together and do a little moment.
But yes, so are you recording for your heart's desire, or do you have a project in mind, Kathryn, that you're looking forward to?
I'm starting to take a little bit of a journey into writing my own stuff, which is a little scary, but I'm excited. So like there's that, and then there's also just being able to just sing for different events through this virtual platform that has just been really nice to practice, but also just to use my voice in a new way.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Amazing. And then our second question for both of you is, obviously we don't want to rush past this moment or kind of steal any of the healing away from the world that needs to be done, and that we're taking time to do. But when the world starts to return to a sense of normalcy, what other than your shows reopening, what is something you are looking forward to?
Wow.
I know these are the hard-hitting questions. We save them for the end when we're like a little tipsy.
Do you want to go first, Kathryn?
Do you want me to go first, or you want to go first?
You go first.
Okay. I mean, there's a sense of community that's lost in this platform. And so, I mean, there's like simple things to like, I just can't wait to sit in a room and make music with people again, and to really like feel people's voices and the energy of the instruments coming together. That sounds so like meta, but it's just, that's kind of just the things that I really miss in this moment. But yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm also just looking forward to just being able to support my friends. Like Nathan's show is something I was so looking forward to seeing. Like I planned out my schedule months in advance. And so I'm just so excited. I mean, obviously now I'll be able to see it virtually, but to be able to support in person is such a huge thing for me, to like show up for my friends in that way, in person. I can't. Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, you and me both.
Yeah.
And Nathan, what are you looking forward to?
I would say I would ditto everything that Kathryn just said. And so there's a place called Saratoga Springs that's like a half an hour from my house. And it's kind of like a mini West Village, East Village. It's really, really nice. And so my family, we had to go there and do some things. And I was just walking around and I was like, I miss this. I miss being downtown. I miss being in Midtown and seeing people on the street. And like, I miss, oh my God, I have 3 hours and then I have my 8 p.m. show. Oh my God. And then we're going out afterwards and we're gonna have a drink. And then I just miss what Kathryn was saying, community. And I miss kind of being busy and keeping my mind active, and not having to always come up with something to do. That's like really deep. But I feel like to have a schedule that's like, oh, okay, you need to be here and people are counting on you to be there, but physically there is really important. So I can't wait for that. And I can't wait to, I don't know, just not wear a mask everywhere you have to go, but that'll be in like a couple years, but when things somewhat get back to normal, but until then, we got to be safe.
Yeah.
So.
I think one more thing I want to add.
Yeah.
I think there's such a magic in person that I think we both got to experience when we were at Aladdin, of like having kids come to see the show and just be enthralled and like want to know more about the process of putting up something. And I'm also looking forward to that, of like hopefully we'll get back to a point where we're ushering in the new generation of theater goers and people who are just are excited about theater and wanting to be a part of its creation. And I don't know.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and I mean, I think there's definitely people who look up to you guys now, even on these digital platforms. But there's nothing quite like being able to share space and like an actual encounter with someone.
Yes.
And give them a piece of your time or a piece of your energy, and hope that changes them. Because
absolutely.
that's kind of what we do in the arts.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I remember those moments for me. So like, I can only imagine how. I don't want to be like, ugh, but I can imagine like how that might be for someone else.
Yeah.
Being in that position myself.
Yeah. No, totally.
You know?
There is something else too. I'm going to say one last thing.
Yeah. Oh my God. We're here. I mean,
we're here for it. Yeah.
What I really, really miss is like seeing somebody on the street and giving them the biggest hug. You're like, oh my God, I haven't seen you in so long. That hasn't really happened. Like the first 3 or 4 months in my apartment, I hadn't touched someone until I came home. Like it was so intense. I was like, we're made to just communicate, and touch people and to be, and to be hands-on. So that sounded bad. I should have said.
No,
it's totally true though. Like I can't wait, to go down 8th Avenue or 9th Avenue at like 7:15 and just seeing all of you guys running to your shows. Like,
we're gonna be late.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, I'll see you later. I'm drinking.
My favorite thing to do is sit on 9th Avenue at any of everything's an outdoor restaurant now, but back when there were indoor restaurants, to sit on 9th Avenue around like 10:15 and watch for people with playbills in their back pocket and be like, oh, what did they just see? What did they just see? Oh,
we made a game of it one night where we sat in the windows of Hell's Kitchen on 9th Avenue and we would just like talk to random strangers and be like, what'd you see? Did you like it?
I would do that on the subway sometimes, especially at Aladdin. I would be like, oh, did they see the show? Like, did they like it? Like, I hope they liked it. Yeah.
Yeah.
There were times when
so
Kathryn and I were sitting and somebody was sitting and they had the Aladdin playbill talking about the show and they're like, we were in it, honey. You don't have any idea.
Hope you liked it.
Hope you liked the shopkeeper. He was
We have a really good friend who has been in the past in the Christmas Spectacular, and we love to embarrass him by walking up to anybody because everybody wears those hats afterwards. So it's like so painfully obvious who's just seen the show,
right?
And we used to love walking up to people and being like, "Oh, did you like it?" Because that's like the show is like a cast of thousands. Nobody knows who was in the show. Like it's impossible. And I was like, "Did you like it? Were the people good?" And just watch our friend turn like bright red and be like, yeah, okay, I was in the show. It's fine.
Oh my God. Yep.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. You guys, this has been the best time. To echo everything that's already been said, I just can't wait until we can all hang out in real life when this passes. You guys are both just super talents and so wonderful.
Yes.
And it's been so nice to see you guys today.
Same. It's so good to see you all. And like, this was so fun. Just like what I needed to end of the day.
Right. It's just like the perfect. What was that, Nathan?
Any excuse to make yourself a drink and just, you know what I mean? It's great. It's awesome.
Yeah. We kind of made this, it's like a little virtual happy hour that we get to, have. And, now it's 6:30, so the drinks are full price and we're going to go. Like, it's fine.
Oh, God, I missed leaving a bar because the drinks went back to full price.
Oh.
Well, you guys, we absolutely cannot wait to see you back on Broadway, back in your shows when they reopen, which will be sometime soon. We have we have faith, and I can't wait to see you guys shine in person again. And I know the world is wild right now, so it really means a lot that you took some time to hang out with us today. And we'll talk to you both soon.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Oh, my goodness.
They're the best.
They are the best. You guys, if you're just tuning in,
you're late.
You just missed our very special guests, Kathryn Allison and Nathan Lucrezio from Aladdin and many other things. But we spent a lot of time because there was a game about Aladdin. Don't worry about it. You can watch it back later. We are here every Thursday for happy hour.
Yes,
but there are some other shows on this channel. If you're having a good time, go ahead and hit subscribe because you can watch the other shows on this channel. We're kind of the finale of the week. But Dylan, do you want to tell us what happens when we start all over again on Monday?
Sure, of course. Let's start with on Monday at 9:00. Talk. We have MT Trivia with the MTs. We have Christopher Metzger-Timpson and Kevin Metzger-Timpson.
And you guys, their guests this week are...
Their guests are two of a kind. No
two of
category.
A kind, no category.
Except for the category is 6. It is Adriana Hicks and Michael, you know this person very well.
Samantha Pauly.
Samantha Pauly.
I cannot wait. We had Sam on one of the other shows this week, and she is just the coolest. And Adriana, who I don't know personally, but have seen in the show, is just a super talent. Both of them are so talented, and MT Trivia is always such a good time. So I'm really excited to watch that on Monday night.
Yes.
And then on
Michael,
Tuesday
tell us
night,
what happens on Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock.
I am back on Tuesday night with a different show called Good Morning Tonight, which I have with Jackie Cox, drag race royalty, and one of my good pals. We have Good Morning Tonight on Tuesday, 7 o'clock. Our special guests, guys, it's going to get kinky because our special guests are Jay Harrison Gee and Kerry St. Louis. The closing cast of Kinky Boots on the Broadway, Jay as Lola and Kerry as Lauren.
That's insane.
So insane. And the two of them are the funniest, like, most talented people in the world. So I'm going to hang out with them on Tuesday, and that's going to be super fun. And then Dylan, in just a short week, we're back. You want to tell us about Thursday?
Of course. We are back on Thursday with two of the funniest people on Broadway. Like, powerhouse couple of the world, who... One of them you may have seen last night on Jimmy Kimmel Live singing with Ben Platt. And the other one you can find, I know, the other one you can find on a Killer Party musical, which I don't know, Michael, if you've watched it yet. I'm about halfway through and it is hysterical. It is Julia Madison and Drew Galen are with us next Thursday, August 27th at 5:30.
I'm so excited. What a week that we have ahead. So again,
that's a crazy week.
If you're watching and you don't subscribe yet, hit subscribe, tune back in. We hope you'll come back and hang out. And it should be super fun. You guys, until then, wear a mask, wash your hands.
And just stay home.
We love you all. Thanks for hanging out. And we will see you next Thursday.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.